I'm alive. That's the important thing. How are you?
Too good. I threw my back out today, and I'm just lucky to be sitting down in this chair.
That's good.
On today's podcast, we are going to be talking about some of these breaking stories coming out of Minneapolis today. Adrian Peterson was reinstated. Kevin Garnett had his first home game last night with the Timberwolves. Also, we will be talking about some Shamrock shakes and KFC coffee cookie cups. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But first, Colter and I, we have both been cleaning our bedrooms. And I'm finished with mine. And Colter, you've been, gutting out your room that you've lived in your whole entire life?
Yeah, well, pretty much my entire life. But, yeah, it's been probably 15 or 16 years in this room, so it's accumulated a good amount of junk. And I've literally spent probably, so far, about 3 hours, and I am about probably maybe 10% done. At best. I got a ways to go.
If you want to see how messy his room was, just go watch our podcast. It was done in July last year. And there's a bunch of junk everywhere, so.
Yeah, it's going to be completely different next time that anyone sees it, so. But I think it's a lot of work.
The question all of us are wondering is, did you find any good stuff?
I find in a bunch of old things that, really, really nostalgic. A couple old toys. I'm still finding toys that I used to play with as a kid. And it's just really, really nostalgic. And then, of course, the Conway Twitty record. I got actually 2 of them.
Big Conway Twitty guy?
Yeah. And I got Close Your Eyes record. And a bunch of other cool things. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I totally forgot.
I can't believe you have toys that you haven't seen since you were a kid.
Yeah,
I went through that moment, but I was 14, not 21.
Yeah, I stored most of them away in my closet a long time ago, and I'm starting to gut that. And there's a lot of them in there.
You're not gonna find any animals in there, are you?
No, I hope not. I really hope not.
Or you're just gonna find just bones.
Hopefully none of those.
What was that?
What do you mean?
You blew into something.
I didn't mean to.
Oh. So anyway, I threw on my back lifting my bed. I have to make sure my room is clean for an inspection our landlord's doing tomorrow. And so I did that. At least my room looks clean now, but yeah, my back's a lot of pain, so.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you want to get into some birthdays?
Yeah, we're doing reverse birthdays. Usually it's me guessing, but this time,
that doesn't sound very good. Reverse birthdays.
Reverse birthdays. Alright, it's going to be kind of hard because I actually don't know how old they are because of their age. Because, a lot of these guys are dead. We got 3 birthdays for you today, stretching all categories of stuff from entertainment to sports to others, to entrepreneurs. Alright, you ready? Are you ready? I asked you if are you ready?
Aye, Captain.
All right.
I can hear you.
Okay, ready. Alright, so this person, dry goods salesman who invented denim jeans and founded the first pair of blue jeans manufacture company, Levi Strauss & Co. Right. Levi Strauss is how old, or when was he born? He is no longer with us. He died at the age of 93, and he was born in Germany.
I would say he would be 121?
No, actually. He is almost, he was born at February 26th, 1829.
1829, a little off.
1829, yeah. He's, in a couple years, he will be 20 years old. And by a couple, I mean like 15.
20? You mean 220?
No?
Or what? I don't
know. Oh, in 2029, he will be 200 years old.
You said 20, so you threw me off.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I don't know where I don't know where I got 220 from. But anyways, okay. Who's next?
Next one. Known as the Man in Black, Cash became one of the most famous, influential musicians in the 20th century, inspiring artists in various genres from country to rock and roll. How old is Johnny Cash?
Well, Johnny Cash is no longer with us again.
Correct.
I would say he would have been 78.
That is pretty close, actually. He was born in 1932. He died in 2003 at the age of 71. So he would not be 78.
Do you need help with that math?
My brain hurt.
What year was he born?
1932. He was 71, 81, 83 years old.
Okay, good job.
Thank you. He'd be 83 today.
You know, that's what our prep is for, Colter.
All right, a fun fact. He is perhaps best known for his song Ring of Fire, Walk the Line, A Boy Named Sue, Folsom Prison, Blues.
Way to sound like you're reading it right from the page.
I'm not.
Folsom
Prison,
Blues?
All right, are you ready? NBA point guard who began his career with the Washington Wizards in 2003 has joined the Los Angeles Lakers in 2010. How old is Steve Blake?
Steve Blake's still in the league. I believe he's playing for Portland right now. Still draining threes. I bet he is turning, I'm going to say 40.
Way off. He was born February 26, 1980, and he is 34 years old.
Not way off, but okay.
Yeah. He won the NCAA
35.
championship.
If he's born in 84, he's turning... What year was he born? 1980. If he's born in 1980, he's turning 35.
Okay, so it says, like, family life. He had 3 children with his wife, Christina Blake. Why does it say had?
Because they had it. It's past.
But are they dead?
I don't know.
Are his children dead? All right, well, let's birthdays.
I know one thing. Next time it is going to go back to me asking Colter, because that was off the rails.
Cray, bro. Cray. Yeah, that was birthday trivia for today. So congratulations.
Colter, did you hear about this? Adrian Peterson was reinstated today after his appeals court went through. Judge David Doty ruled that the NFL overstepped their boundaries when they suspended Adrian Peterson until April 15th. And now he is immediately reinstated, and now the Minnesota Vikings can decide whether they're going to keep him or release him or trade him. So what'd you hear about that?
I did hear about that. Did you hear about it? That's good. I'm actually kind of interested in this because I want to see what you think. Because I saw that on Facebook, you posted what you wanted to see what other people think, but you never said what you really thought. So what do you really think about the situation?
I think it would be best if both sides parted ways. I wanted to see what my friends thought on Facebook. I'll read a few. I won't read the names, but one says, trade him. Teddy is our future. Good draft class for running backs. Another one says, I'm honestly indifferent. Pros and cons to both keeping him and trading him. One, absolutely bring him back. Another one says, trade him. We need the cap room. My greatest hope is to Herschel Washer the Cowboys with him, which means the Herschel Walker trade was when the Minnesota Vikings traded, the Dallas Cowboys traded Herschel Walker to Minnesota, and Minnesota gave back a ton of draft picks, which turned out to be some of the greatest players in the Cowboys' history, leading to multiple Super Bowl victories for the Cowboys.
Okay, well, those are all really good. I actually agree with the trading. I think he is. There's no denying that he is still an amazing player. So I don't think they should just let him go and not get anything for him, because they could definitely get something for him.
That's true. They will not be releasing him. That is a fact. But
it'd be stupid if they did.
Yeah, he's owed over $10 million next year, I believe. Or 10% of the cap. Their cap. I don't know the exact amount. Which is a lot of money for a 30-year-old running back. But he didn't play at all last year. He played one game. Was gone for 15 games. And I imagine he's going to play with a huge chip on his shoulder, whether it will be with Minnesota or Dallas or somebody else.
Yeah, definitely.
So it'll remain to be seen what happens, but I imagine this process is going to be sped up significantly now that they don't have to wait for April 15th.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And another Minneapolis sports headline, the big ticket, Kevin Garnett played his first home game back with the Timberwolves last night. KG! The Timberwolves won 97-77 against the Washington Wizards. Kevin Garnett had 5 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists on 2 of 7 shooting, and got a rousing ovation from the crowd.
An arousing?
I said rousing, not arousing. But I imagine some people were roused by Kevin Garnett.
I'm not going to lie, I am still. Kevin Garnett is one of those players that it doesn't matter if he does bad or not. Just his presence alone is enough to spark something in any player, I think. And I think he's perfect for Minnesota to kind of... Because we have a lot of good players, we don't have quite the drive. I don't know what to expect. But yeah, I think Kevin Garnett is awesome for the team, and I hope to see some awesome improvements, because we're terrible right now.
The Timberwolves are a team that is lacking leadership, and that's what Kevin Garnett brings. He will not bring good basketball play.
He's so old now, but yeah, I think that spark that he brings is enough, though, to kind of get the ball rolling.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins is a stud. Ricky Rubio is coming on again, and he's got a lot of young pieces that they could build around for sure.
That's for sure.
Anything else that you'd like to mention before we move on, Colter?
KG! That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Alright, going into showbiz. I am hearing that Marvel has a big announcement planned.
Yeah, they do. No one knows what it is yet.
But Colter has the scoop.
Do I?
No, we're here to speculate.
Okay, yeah, this is 100% speculation and stuff like that, so it probably won't happen. But all we know so far is that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be announcing some major news. If you don't know who he is Iron Man. I am Iron Man. That's a quote from the first movie, by the way. But, yeah, he is going to be, I guess, announcing the big Marvel news. I know that they just redid the contract and he signed on for a bunch more movies, so that could be pretty epic. Also, Spider-Man was just recently announced to join the Avengers, and I'm excited to see where that goes. Maybe it might be tied into something with that. Also, Hugh Jackman, the Wolverine, it was also very interested in joining the Avengers now that they announced Spider-Man. And he said he wanted to play Wolverine until he died, pretty much. So it is possible that Hugh Jackman could be joining the Avengers, but probably not, because Fox owns that rather than Marvel. So it was hard enough to get Sony to let over Spider-Man for a while. I don't know if Fox would be able to pull up a little bit and let Wolverine come over for the Avengers. But yeah, those are just a couple speculations.
So what is your guess? You have a gun to your head. I don't know why, but what What is the announcement?
That Hugh Jackman is going to be joining the Avengers.
All right, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
We're going to go back to this clip when it is announced.
I hope so.
So,
but I feel like Robert Downey Jr. isn't quite the right guy to announce that Hugh Jackman's coming to the Avengers. I feel like Hugh Jackman should announce that, but otherwise, it's just going to be, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm pretty excited to see what happens regardless. Marvelverse.
all right, what else do you got, Colter?
I was trying to find some good video game news. There really isn't that much going on right now. There's a couple big things I want to talk about though. Actually, I think 2 days ago, someone released this live-action Dragon Ball Z, like basically web series, and it's gotten a lot of good reviews and stuff. I'm gonna check. Last I checked, I think it had like 7 million views in the less than 24 hours. And but yeah, it's doing really good right now. There was a live-action Hollywood version of the Dragon Ball Z movie, and it's probably one of the most depressing things that I've ever seen. It was so bad that you couldn't even watch it. But let me just check. Yep, the pilot episode so far has. Where is it? Oh, I guess it's actually only at 2 million views. I'm sorry, 2 million. 2 million views. And it came out 2 days ago. But there's also... Alright, Brandon, you probably didn't, but did you watch Power Rangers as a kid?
No.
Alright, so most people did, around our age, watch Power Rangers at some point. There was a live-action, very brutal Power Rangers short film that came out 2 days ago as well, and it is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. It is brutal, epic, and insane. But it's getting some flack right now. I guess the owner that owns Power Rangers right now is actually trying to get it taken down, even though it's not using any of the original film or anything like that. It's just taking the idea and turning it into a short film. But it's actually done by professionals that actually make movies in Hollywood, and they're not gaining any profit off of it either. But yeah, it's got 11 million views in 2 days, so that's definitely pretty impressive and climbing steadily. Yeah, so check out the Power Rangers short film and also the Dragon Ball Z, Ray of Light or something like that.
Now I was going to mention that they finally announced the Grand Theft Auto 5 online heists and the PC release date.
Yes, it's about time.
The heists come out. Oh, let me get the date again. I forgot. April.
Is it 18th?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think is it March 18th or is it April? Yeah, we better find the exact date.
I've just remembered.
Yeah, I wish it did come out before, but from what I've been reading about it, it's going to be worth the wait. Because there's been a couple people I guess have kind of seen it behind closed doors, and it's supposedly phenomenal.
GTA 5 on PC will be April 14th. And I believe the update for Heist is March 28th.
Yeah, it's definitely before the PC release, but it's been pushed back so many times. I don't think they'll do it this time, but you never know. They could still let us down one more time, and if they do...
Oh, way off. March 10th.
March 10th. Yeah, that's not that far away at all. That's insane that's going to be coming out soon. It's about freaking time, though. We'll definitely have a Let's Play in it, for sure. We need to. So we've been talking about it since it was first announced.
It's the most talked about game we've ever talked about.
Yeah, easily. It needs to happen.
On IGN, it says Rockstar's acknowledged the long wait gamers have faced on PC, and they're offering in-game cash to anyone who pre-orders GTA 5 on PC as an apology.
On Steam, I saw an ad for it. If you pre-order, you get $1 million in-game dollars. So,
not too bad.
No, that's all
you're gonna get it. You might as well pre-order. So
yeah, definitely. Another kind of cool news. Me and you both played Fable for the first time in Fable 3. And you did enjoy it, didn't you?
I did until I couldn't buy a wedding ring at the shop that was closed forever.
But yeah, it was... Supposedly Fable 3 is actually the worst one out of the entire series. And, but I still greatly enjoyed it. But, the new Fable game is, Fable Legends. And Microsoft had just confirmed it's a free-to-play game on Xbox One and Windows. It's completely different from all the other Fable games, though, but I'm still excited for it. Can you see yourself buying Fable Legends?
I thought it was free to play.
Can you see yourself putting money into Fable Legends?
No. No, I don't.
Not even for any microtransactions.
No. I don't think so. I'm not very interested in that.
The only reason... My rationality for always falling into microtransactions, especially on free-to-play games, is the game was free, so why not put a little money into it anyways? And, especially... on GTA, though, is kind of terrible because I paid for that game and I still put a lot of money into the microtransactions, but mobile games are definitely my downfall. So I really hope I don't get sucked into this game too badly, because I'll probably fall for the microtransaction traps that are set in every game.
You buy a ton of microtransactions.
Yeah.
How much did you spend on the Grand Theft Auto one? You wanted to buy a car, and...
Yeah, I bought a few cars. I usually don't do more than $5 at a time, but I've probably done that. I've probably spent another $50 into Grand Theft Auto alone.
Not to mention you've bought 2 copies. About to be 3. I thought about that. So, I bought Grand Theft Auto on Xbox 360, Xbox One, and now it'll be PC. And that is $180 on one game.
I don't know if I will buy it on PC right away. I mean, it's definitely something I would probably buy in the future, especially once the modding community gets a hold of it, because the mods for that game are insane, and it'll be played for a long time. So I'm excited to see where it goes, but I probably won't buy it right away.
Colter, that's one thing we should get is GTA 4. So.
Oh.
Don't you think so?
Maybe.
It's really. I had buddy Abram, the GDR founder. He showed me some of the mods, and they're like better graphics than GTA 5 now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm excited to see what they do with GTA 5.
Or you could just play GTA 4.
Or 5, because then, since they upgraded the graphics in GTA 4, they could do the same in GTA 5 and make it even better yet. And it'd be over 9,000 for epicness. Yeah, that's it.
You got anything else before we move on?
No, just that I'm excited for video games' futures and stuff.
Oh, that is a hot take from Colter.
Hot take.
You should serve that up on a platter and
put some maple syrup on it.
You will not hear that from anywhere else. We are excited about the future of video gaming. I'm sorry.
You gonna segue into the next topic?
Yeah. So it's about to be March.
March
Spring,
Madness.
Flowers, basketball, melting of snow, a lot more snow, and shamrock shakes.
Shamrock shakes.
Shamrock shakes are back this March. Actually, they're back now, I believe. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want one right now.
It feels like it's been way too long since I've had a Shamrock Shake.
Probably been about 11 months.
Yeah, probably, actually. Good guess. Good guess.
Alright, are you gonna go get one?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like today?
Probably. I do have to get off soon, I just realized. It is 1:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you slept in a lot today.
I did. I slept quite a bit.
We stayed up late last night playing Minecraft on PC. And we got off at like 1:30 in the morning ish. Was it that late?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It wasn't quite that late, but that's probably when I fell asleep.
I got up at 7 o'clock, and you got up at like noon. So
I woke up for a while, I ate, and then fell back asleep after I ate. So, not technically. Technically speaking, I was up before noon.
And before we get to our recommendations for the day, for the week, did you hear about in UK, Colter, KFC, they serve coffee, which is nice, but what if you were done with your coffee, you could eat the cup?
That is like literally a dream come true.
So you'd eat a cup just as like the foam, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But what if I told you it wasn't made of foam? The cup was made of cookies.
Hey, you can't beat it. Coffees and cookies phenomenal. The one thing that I'd be concerned with is like if you forget about your coffee and you leave it in the cup holder and it freezes overnight, and then it warms up again and it cracks all over, and then it just ruins everything, and then you'll lose a perfectly good cookie and a good coffee. So
I would say just don't do that.
All right, that is definitely, yeah, probably. But
yeah,
I do want one.
Well, I bet you do. I had a feeling you did, so that's why I asked. But since we have to go soon, Colter, what is your daily recommendation for the day? I can't talk.
My daily recommendation is actually to check out those that Dragon Ball Z live action thing and that Power Rangers live action thing. Who knows how long that Power Rangers one will be up because of the lawsuits that are about to happen for it. So definitely check it out while you can. Be warned though, it is extremely brutal, and yeah, it's definitely not for kids.
Your discretion is advised.
That's for sure. That is for very sure. All right, what's yours, Brandon?
I'd like to recommend getting a PC for gaming. I think it is very underrated and has unlimited potential, unlike consoles where they have their max potential. Or it's maxed out. So, anyway, this was kind of a short podcast today. Not a whole lot to talk about. Slow news week. No football going on. No big movies coming out. No big CDs coming out or anything like that. But we're very glad you joined us today. And be sure to check us out on YouTube at Baldy and the Oaf. We will be having more videos up now that we both have PCs that are functioning. Before, we were both using very terrible laptops.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And when we hit 250 subscribers, we will be giving away a $50 gift card of your choice to what you want. If it's Victoria's Secret, if it's GameStop, if it's Amazon, if it's
Steam. It could be Steam now.
Nope, not Steam. Yeah, yep, Steam. But anyways, make sure you do that. Make sure you subscribe. And be sure to check us out on Twitch. We'll be on there more and more as the days go on. That'll be a big thing in our future. So, do you have anything else you'd like to add before we sign off, Colter?
Yeah, that is Beto Live on Twitch. I'll be probably streaming more Dragon Ball Z on there, maybe, if I get bored.
What the viewers want.
Yeah. It was the third watched game on there the other night. There was so many people playing it, though. Yeah, that's
about it. For Colter, my name is Brandon, and we thank you very much for joining us today. And one last thing. I love you.
Oh.
Goodbye.